of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere.
Don't be an ass. I love this song. I love this version. I know what you're saying. It sounds rough. She gets it better.
The Wizard of Oz?
Looked at life from both sides and I got a little emotional. I could have gotten emotional again, Mark. And if you and I were together, we would have.
That's true.
Sounds like Mark karaoke. Singing Achy Breaky Heart.
So many things I would have done, but clouds got in the way. I looked at clouds from both sides now.
Sounds like a Broadway show.
Got a little better.
It's like Kermit singing the Rainbow Connection.
It does.
I wonder if Rainbow Connection was based on this. I do. I think this came out in 66.
This did?
I think so.
This is like John Baez.
You know, you get old, and this is what happens.
Couldn't be any worse than the, what was the one a couple weeks ago that sounded real, when you were playing it was horrible too.
Oh, the John Hyatt one?
Jesus! You guys have no taste. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. All right. We have a phone number for the restaurant that Mrs. Chardon, or the former Mrs. Chardon, we're finding out that she is now, her husband has filed for divorce since this happened on January 14th with the teenage boys.
It'll be called Circular.
That's a good point.
Let me set this up, too, by letting people know how nervous Billy is and doing this.
He's eating a whole bowl of pizza dip, trying to get through it.
Here, listen to this. These are
Tell you what, when I was 15, me and my boys, only song would have been playing on the radio when that 38-year-old came in. We're going to have a good time tonight. Let's penetrate. It's all right.
Is that Joe Baez again?
That sounded better than the Joe Baez.
Joni Mitchell. Wait, here we go.
Hey, Bill. Me again. Has anybody ever pondered this, that this song that you close the show out with, it kind of sounds like Racing Randy could sing that song and sound about the same.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. It's like everybody's piling on tonight. Wait, here we go. Same guy. Same guy. Hang on.
Hey, Bill. I guess with this new story about the hockey mom or the mom of the hockey players, you'd probably say goodbye to all your stuck porn because everything going forward is going to be hockey mom, it's going to be soccer mom, and the boys and all that kind of stuff.
Already is.
Now, wait.
See ya.
I argued that could porn be to blame for this, and not for the 15-year-olds, but so much even for the 38-year-old, because there's stepmom porn, there's mom's best friend.
That's number one porn.
Stepmom porn is number one?
Stepmom, stepfather porn is number one.
I believe that. Stepfather?
Stepfather.
She's 18.
Stepfather messing with the stepdaughter? Come on.
All right. Let's see. We're going to try to
Your mom's a dead fish.
Yeah.
Oh, I got some needs and urges.
I'm going to see if this works. Let's see.
For the eatery and pizzeria, press 1. For the Italian market, press 2. For Louis Ristorante and Bar, press 3.
You want 3.
I'll just press 3. Why is it ringing?
Yeah, what's the ringing doing?
I don't know. Why is it ringing?
It's like you got 2 connections.
Yeah, what's happening here?
Now the Oompa Loompas are singing in the background. You hear that?
Hang on. All right, let me try this one more time.
Man, you'll do anything to fuck this bit up. You don't want to do it.
That's not true. That's not true at all. I'm into it now.
So is she.
For the eatery and pizzeria, press 1. For the Italian market.
Oh, yeah, no, this is
Jordan Mitchell.
Louis Restaurante and Bar, this is Ella. How can I help you?
Hi, Ella. How are you this evening?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing well. We're calling from New York. We have a question about Allison Chardon. Did she work there?
I can't comment on that. I'm not allowed to disclose who works here and who doesn't.
Okay.
So that means yes.
All right. But did okay. If we,
our official statement is, I'm sorry, there's no comment from us. Thank you.
okay.
So she pretty much she answered the question because she would have went along with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
understand.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the special?
Why don't that's my official statement is no comment.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Understood?
She seems very nice, though.
What's the special tonight?
No comment. Thank you.
What's the special
Goodbye.
tonight? No, that was rude.
I was waiting. I was just going to let it hang until she hung up. I wasn't going to hang up.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. You could ask what the special is. What's wrong with that?
I mean, she was kind of, So basically, she gave it away. We can't comment.
Right.
I mean, come on.
They really can't. I mean, Matt,
you should
if
call.
a couple of shitheads called it. Hey.
You should call back and go full Karen on them and ask for the manager.
No, don't do that.
Yeah. Oh, well, they can't say. You can't say. No comment. No comment. I'm sure that I bet they had a meeting. Right? You probably had to pull everybody in.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody was talked to as they came in.
Oh,
yeah.
God. There's going to be reporters.
Yeah.
And
it's on her Facebook that she used to work here, so they're going to call.
If I can find it, anybody can find it.
I mean, she stayed on the air. She stayed on long
that
time.
was the thing that was weird to me.
Yeah, she did stick around longer than I thought she would.
Way longer. I thought no comment, hung up.
I would have hung up on your ass right away.
No, but you were great. You kept going, well, she was going to go anywhere. I think that was like pissing her off, going, yeah, well, I'll show you. Yeah. I'm going to sit right here and do nothing.
No chicken parm for you.
That's what it is. That was what it was. You hit her ego.
Italian food sucks in Minnesota. Let's just face it.
Probably. I don't know.
I've never. You got the girl's number. Why don't you try calling her again? Leave a message and see if she wants to pick up her last check at Louis.
This is like
no comment on whether or not they have it.
You're no longer employed.
This is Louis Restaurante.
I feel bad. Why? Now this is the sick part of my head. There's a part of me that goes, what if there isn't complete truth to this story? Somewhere,
then that's where she's getting her spot.
I don't know.
She can't say anything right now. But you can't talk about it. No.
But Matt, like as you said, you read the thing too, the article. At
she
the
said
end,
there was sexual.
Yes, I know. She says it.
There was sexual things that happened,
according to the paper. So. And you were there with your kids and your husband,
right?
And you
that's
got
what the article
with your
says.
husband.
The article says they were there together. Yeah. So while you're in, your kids are playing with their father in the bedroom or whatever, or at the pool.
Whoa!
No, I didn't mean it that way. Although there was a comment on there that the husband was charged in 2003 with sexual crime, which I don't know how true it is. Because, you'd have to find out what his first name
Well,
is.
then, okay, so if he's 38 now and you're going back almost 20 years, he would have been 18.
He could be older.
Oh, that's true. She's 38. That's true. He might have been.
I think I saw something. His name would have been Anthony.
It is Anthony. Yeah. It is Anthony. Anthony Chardon. So Tony. But he could have been. He could have been
Tony,
under.
and she worked at Louis.
We're figuring it all out.
Call her. Let's go.
Why do you want?
You haven't matured. Call her.
You want? What am I going to say to her though?
Well, she's not going to answer it. We can at least leave her a message saying we're rooting for her.
Why? I did.
Tell her that Rochester Aces 14U team's rooting for her. Sponsored by BTB.
Oh, let's leave BTB out of that part, right?
Let's please. Oh, wait. Yeah, here it is. I got the number right here.
Hey, we can say it's sponsored another Ridge Road establishment.
Sponsored by, yes.
Yes.
The Mirage Palace.
Let's see. I think this is it. Let's see what we got.
The nervous look on your face.
Well, because now I'm uncomfortable. Because I go, this is kind of dumb. But it would be interesting. What if she does answer? And then we could say.
Alex Chardon. I can't come to the phone right now.
I thought she answered.
Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you. Have a great day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
You think the phone's off or it's not?
Might be.
Hey, Allison, we were calling to just to see how you are, and
we're on your side.
Yeah,
we're with you.
We just think that there's more to this story.
They're assholes.
No, we don't know about that.
But
fuck Louise.
All I would say is I feel like we don't know the whole story, so there's got to be more to this story. But it sounds like it's been pretty painful. So hang in there.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck. If you want to talk to us, give us a call.
There you go. Done.
No, because usually when the phone's off, it doesn't ring. It goes right to voicemail.
Yeah, it's true. Right.
That was a one ring, so she saw it come in, boop, right to voicemail your ass.
How many? This woman's phone's got to be blown up. Every asshole in the world is calling her, all kinds of shit. I don't know. What? I feel a little bad. I feel bad because you know what it is? I feel like, look, everybody at some point has made, maybe not this dumb of a decision, but we've all made poor choices, right? And we judge that they're poor choices, right? Maybe they weren't, whatever, for whatever reason. And you kind of go into this spiral. Now the whole world's against her, and I feel like I'm pouring salt on the wound.
We're not calling to judge her. We're calling to get her side of the story.
That's true. That's true.
Right.
So it says that her husband filed for divorce December 18th, 2023, after she was charged. But then it says she was charged, or it happened on January 14th, 2024. It doesn't.
So somewhere it doesn't add up. But
or he
according
filed
to
for divorce before it happened, maybe
Midwest reporting, it's slightly above spectrum.
It could be. I don't think so, because if you're on a staycation with your husband, you may be threatening divorce. There may have been talk of that.
Maybe he did, and it was maybe a chance
to reconcile,
try to get it back together again.
Well, she fucked that up.
And then he was being a
allegedly.
dick. He was being a dick, and she just said, "Fuck it."
No, she probably did fuck it up. I mean,
she got arrested for DWI a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
Was she driving with Patrick Mahomes Sr.?
There's a pattern of bad choices here. I'm starting to see
that too.
You know what happened when she got a DWI? She blew a .15.
Oh, thank you.
Good night.
This is the funniest man in Rochester.
Funniest guy in Rochester.
Yeah, they arrested her officially on February 1st.
Okay. Yes. So that's when the story broke to everybody. So she officially gets arrested on February 1, but her husband knew about it, and I think probably filed for divorce as soon as...
Well, they're saying the incident happened January 14th. Though.
Yes. So it probably took 2 weeks to sift through everything, file really...
No, they're saying the incident happened. Well, that's why February 1st, but how did he file for divorce in December then?
Maybe they got that fucked up.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe they did. Or maybe,
or maybe, like I said, it was a situation where she's
filed. An opera singer and a restaurant server.
Okay, so the woman who had her at church singing for her mom, she flew to North Carolina to do it.
Passionate performer with a remarkable talent for captivating
North Carolina,
audiences.
15 is perfectly fine.
Yeah,
isn't
she
it?
captivates audience, all right.
She captivated.
Audience of all ages.
She captivated them all right.
Of all ages.
Hey, fellas, see if you can slip one past my goalie.
How good are you with your stick?
No, she wanted a rubber.
That's true. How good are you with this stick? I saw something today too in the Times Wayne County. There are two stories about parents getting arrested for. One became belligerent and verbally and physically abusive to her children. The kids' ages are 9 and 10. This is a 39-year-old mom. All right, so they arrested her. She's released and goes back on a ticket, back to court. She has an appearance ticket. Then there's a guy who was
for being belligerent to her kids.
It says belligerent and became verbally and physically abusive.
Okay, physically, okay.
Okay, yeah, but
if I'm just telling my kids that they're being fucking assholes.
Okay, see, this is sort of where I'm going, and this is why I reached out and I found somebody, because as I was reading this, I started to think back. I go, child abuse is awful. It's awful. But sometimes, as a parent, you're pushed to the breaking point. You got a 9 and 10-year-old. That's close in age.
You got to tell him he's being a dick.
You've got another guy got arrested because someone called the Child Protective Services hotline. Could have been one of his kids that called. And then they come out. Usually there's an investigation with CPS. But, I mean, what would your parents have been arrested for?
Mine?
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking like the shit that, not my parents weren't abusive, but I guarantee the stuff they did would never fucking fly today. Never. I would think probably the stuff I did 20 years ago, yelling at the boys or something, would probably get me in trouble. I actually, now that I think of it, there was a CPS investigation with me.
Really?
Yes. Because my middle kid was like getting angry, flipping out or something, and I'm definitely going to get corrected on this because I won't remember it accurately, but I thought he either pushed past his mother and she bumped, and I go, don't ever put your hands on your mom. And I got in his face, and his younger brother was scared. And the next day at school, he was in second grade, said something. They're mandatory reporters, and there was a CPS investigation. I think I have that story right. And I remember being like mortified and you know, like really embarrassed by it. But So I'm not saying that there's bad stuff, but sometimes I feel like, how do you raise your kids? Well, have we not sat here and said, everybody's so soft on kids today. Everybody's so soft. Right. Now when someone's doing something with their kid, like they raise their voice, the kids, I don't understand what's happening.
Well, what do you do? Let the kids run the asylum?
That's what I'm saying.
That's basically,
it's like you at school.
Basically, what is happening is these kids are running the asylum. I got to watch what I say, but
unless I'm missing something, like there's past incidents in these homes, like there's a pattern of behavior, usually there's an investigation. Having had the investigation done where nothing was found and everybody was fine and all that. But it's an uncomfortable thing. But even for these parents, you got to go home. I'd be afraid to talk to my kid. You know what I mean? Or I'd want to be setting up Nest cameras myself around the house to just go, let's go to the tape. Yeah,
sad.
Let's go to the hood.
Yes.
I'm throwing a challenge for
yes. But I'm like, holy shit. And so, it's awful. You don't want to be traumatizing a kid. I get it completely. And there's a way to do better. But instead of, like, punishing these people, I was thinking this. I go, everybody does better with a coach. I stumbled upon some YouTube thing from Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's like, I was always looking for coaches. Even after I retired, and I know it's the late Kobe Bryant, but he went into, the media and he made those, he made podcasts for kids. And he's like,
a fucking pilot.
Screw
coaches. Find a pilot.
But he's like, I found people to coach me in the different business. I'm like, why aren't we like trying to coach these parents? Hey, when this situation happens, take a step outside for 30 seconds. Or I don't know. Instead of this shit.
You don't know. If you only
That's
knew.
the problem. You can't let your kid be a dick.
No, you can't.
If he's going to be a dick, you got to tell him. There may be a right or wrong way to tell him, but just stop. You're being a dick. Stop.
I used to say "God damn it" so much that my youngest kid turned it into a song. God damn it, Jameson. He used to sing all that. God damn it, Jameson, because there would always be something going on. Or God damn it. And I think that, I don't know if that would get you in trouble or not.
No.
Is that verbally
No.
I really don't know. I don't know. I remember my old man and I, when I was like 15, I used to try to fight him, and he would jack me up against the wall and all this stuff. And I go, today, all I'd have to do was like, my shoulder, my father hit me in the wall. It wasn't even the case. Wasn't even the case.
Right.
So whatever. All right, we'll take a moment. Feel bad for this woman. No comments.
It sounds like she actually did some stuff.
Yeah,
though.
it does. It does.
And it does say that her husband filed for the divorce before this happened.
It did. He did.
Yeah.
So then maybe they were trying to have a staycation.
Yeah.
And she decided, I'll show you.
Maybe she was by herself.
Although the article did say that him and the kids went to the hotel. It didn't say anything about her going to the hotel.
Well, that's where
so
she was.
Did she just show up and like, hey, I'm going to hang out with the kids?
I don't know.
It said the husband and the kids went to the hotel.
Sounds like it was a very strained time in their lives. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. All right. We got a closest to the pin?
We do.
We will do a closest to the pin. I thought you were going to write one.
I forgot.
What time do you have? You get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I have an hour in between.
I asked him today, he goes, Hillman right? No, he's working. I go, yeah, so fuck am I.
No.
Solid point.
But I'll get it done.
That's not what I meant. I said, I don't know if Mark did. He's working. I can't call him.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't. You're around kids and on buses and
I'll get a hold of you. I can text
you. All right. We will do that next. But first,